I see the guys doing jujitsu, but they just look like they be hugging. I think Bear's gonna take me to boxing, but which martial science would you suggest for my size and girth? I'm trying to get more active.
Oh,
I wish you would come by on one of the classes. I'll get some of the big brothers.
Okay.
To demonstrate.
Long as they don't bruise me up too bad. I still got to be on camera.
See,
But
let me say something. See, the thing about this, they get excited when they talk about let's go back to class, because then they start playing, you shake their hand, and they do moves on you, like, and it be like at 7:30. Especially this, he real bad, and then he start influencing him, and they shake your hand and hit you in the balls, and you're like, man, come on, man, like for real, like
Sijo, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what they're really talking about.
Now, they'll tell me, talk about some of that dirty shit that they do. 'Cause they do some,
But
like, he dirty, boy.
Street fighting is that way. It's
but man, like,
I just want to go
man, they did
home.
this for a whole summer. He did this for a whole summer straight. I mean, like every other day, every time I stop shaking the hand, I'd be like, "What's up, man?" Like, stay on over there because he play too much.
Well, let me ask you about this pugilist too. I'm a huge fan of, not only as a fighter, but just as a once member of the Nation of Islam, later became Sunni Islam. He always was a stellar black man throughout my life. Muhammad Ali, and his fighting style seemed to absorb a lot of punishment. In terms of the amount of hits he took, versus you look at a Floyd seeks to kind of avoid that punishment. Which I guess in fighting, in street fighting, what do you advise people? I would say run first, but if you can't run,
don't get hit.
Yeah, what is your, we bring it to the streets, because I want really our kids and our women to know, just avoid conflict if you can, but beyond that, if somebody snatch you out your car, go for the eyes, scratch them, get some DNA on the fight. For our kids, if you're gonna fight, if you can't run, fight like hell. What are we, is getting hit and taking some punishment and getting in your way, or is avoiding getting hit, striking fast, or timing your way? What do you think is the way? Or does it depend on body type, like me versus Lo?
I would say with Muhammad Ali, he fought a little long.
Yeah.
He should have quit before that, because before that man was hard to hit. You very seldom hit him.
Yeah.
But once you could hit him, you began to hurt him.
Gotcha.
But now, what was the question? Because
just basically, I'm just asking about styles.
Right,
like
between Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd seems to never get hit. He's done a great job. That's been a staple on his career. Don't hit me.
How do you like Floyd's fighting style?
Again, to me, to even ask that question based on, because it's a sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And at this point, and he competed for many, many years, but I think that, I don't know if your students still compete today, or is it?
Some of them do.
Yes, they do. I did come to a competition one time.
Are these karate competitions or just mixed martial arts competitions?
No, it's striking. It's no mixed martial arts.
Do you like mixed martial arts as a sport? Do you think I
think it's dangerous.
Okay.
And when you get out there and you get with somebody, I did 3 in my lifetime.
Yes, sir.
And the last one, I didn't know who won that thing. They said but that guy kicked me in the side of my leg, and he put a whip on there about that big, and it was thick.
Yeah.
When he kicked me, and I said, man, I can't let this guy kick me anymore. And I was able to win because I actually fouled him, because I hit him and he dropped to his knees. I kicked him.
Oh.
Which is a foul.
Yeah.
When you
so you do fight like Swift. You ain't foul.
It's not fair. It can't be fair if you know what he knows. That's probably why he's so.
He ain't fighting for 20 minutes no more. I'll tell you that.
So nice, such a nice person. My question is your legacy.
Yeah.
And your family. Like how important is family? And I know your wife. Such a blessing to know that beautiful woman. Her spirit is so incredible.
You look out now.
Oh no!
Don't get hit. Yeah, all the extra compliments. Yeah, tell them.
All right now.
All due respect. And I did
see that 45
meet both of your sons, and God bless the dead with your son Assad. How, with your legacy and your children, how important is that to you? Because you're still teaching at the ripe young age of 86. You're still teaching, and you're still a student as well.
I'm still a student.
86, a blessing.
I'm 86. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you look good.
Yes. I would say that in my traveling life, that I got hurt, mainly my legs, because of the work in which I did after I had learned a lot about martial science. I did a protective service for Cynthia McKitty. I did protective service for Wesley Snipes. And all I did was stand and sit. That's what killed my legs at that time. And I'm not sure if I can ever get them back. I feel good above my waistline, but my thighs and my legs.
It's important to say you climbed the flight of stairs to get up here, though. You moving. You still got action.
2 flights.
I had some help.
Yeah. So I didn't know that you were protective services for Sister Cynthia McKinney. She's someone whose name I often invoke. You know, when people are, you don't support black women, and I'm just like, I remember when Cynthia McKinney was out here and not getting the support she deserved. To the point she moved out the country, but she is, for those who study freedom fighters and revolutionaries, she was a U.S. Congressperson. Her father was too. She was from the exact same neighborhood I am, and she's one of the most dynamic human beings I've ever known in my life. She is a absolute revolutionary. So if you give a damn, psychologist left us, and we are missing, find a way to support Sister Cynthia McKinney, because she is in need of that too. I believe she moved to Sri Lanka or somewhere. I hope she's back now, but you know, we frustrated her to the point she got rid of us for a while, but I hope she's back because she is worthy. And Brother Wesley is another brother who actually studied the martial sciences. So you had these two human beings. You had an influence on two of my favorite human beings besides them.
I forgot about Wesley.
Yeah. So
How long were you with Wesley?
Yeah.
About 10 years.
Wow.
10 years.
Yeah.
He saved a whole studio with the Blade series.
Yes, he did.
And that's my reference back to black martial arts movies. Like, I'm not just talking about the ones from the 70s. Like, Wesley did a job of being a great ambassador for the arts. It brought that Blade franchise back.
Oh, he bad, man.
Yeah, I want
to see with smooth Miss Hawkins.
We got.
That was cold.
I want you to just give me something about all of us are married, and I met Sister Sabira, and it was deposit. You could tell why you are the same way Martin and Malcolm had a rock solid foundation. How important is it for the black man to have a black woman in terms of keeping discipline and being on focus with growing himself and developing his community?
Oh, brother, it's like 100%.
Yes, sir.
It's 100%. You need that in order just to be able to grow.
Yes, sir.
And to have someone to tell you, when you're getting ready to fall a little bit,
yeah,
they can kind of reach out and grab it. Whoa. Stand up straight, black man.
That's what I be trying to tell him.
Well, that's my wife tells me.
I be trying to tell him.
I'm tired of this guy.
Especially him.
Wesley Snipes created a show called Honoring the Masters. And that's the first time I had seen you. One of my other instructors, Sensei Shaka Zulu, was on that show as well. And I saw you up there and they honored you. And I was just so excited to see you represented in that way with that group of men. I think Professor Moses Powell was honored as well, which was someone who my instructor studied up under as well. So what was that like, being at the Masters, a ceremony presented by Wesley Snipes?
Oh, that was one of the best shows, I believe, that I've ever seen in demonstrating the martial science. And that's something that the people will never forget. That was a beautiful program.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of those instructors are no longer with us as well.
I don't know. I know that a lot of us are gone, but I don't know how many now.
How did you earn, or where did you earn the Grandmaster title? And what does the word Sijo mean?
Well, Sijo means founder or creator, which meant that, like I said, I actually learned from my students. And
I learned from
my students. Wow.
That's right. And develop what we call Kimwing Taibak. I would see them do something and I would say, hey, tell me what you just did. It's like, what? He's just throwing punches and kicks. He doesn't know about trying to remember them. But in the science of fighting, you never forget. No matter what you learn, if you wish to pull it up, you can did something 50 years ago, you can pull it up. It may take you 2 months, may take you 3 months, but eventually you can say, whoa, Big U.
Yeah, it's in there.
That's his name. Big U. That's
Yes,
his
sir.
name. So you can pull that information up. So the more you store, some of it when you're fighting, you pull that information from here and you pull it to here. That information will come whatever way you need it. The brain will actually fight for you if you teach it to do so. See, you don't have to. They say, well, you have to have awfully quick thought. Thought travels at the speed, average thought, of 24 billion miles per second. Now, what do you know in this hemisphere that moves at that speed? And if you can check and counter movements, not just punch, but check and counter movements, you have what you call offense, counter offense. And it's like the use of water. I'm trying to remember some of the things that I actually work on. Seeking and conforming. Seeking is offense. Conforming is counter offense. That is your defense. If you got a defense, there's a defect in that defense because there's everything that you do has timing. If that timing goes off slightly, the brain can pick up that timing and put something in between that timing. So you must understand that the science of fighting, it is a science. It's not a style or a system, but it is a science. If you have a style or a system, you can lose.